If you clicked on this video, you probably have questions. Who are Starborn? And what is purpose of this endless deathmatch Starborn are sentenced to participate in for eternity? What is Unity? Who are the creators? And what is point of it all? Let me try to answer these questions. So, who are Starborn? They are people that managed to reach Unity in their own original universe. They stepped through the gate of infinity and fused part of their essence with Unity itself, and in turn they will lose part of themselves forever. Part they will lose is the same part that will stay to influence people of this universe. Like your avatar in the Unity will explain, if members of Constellation will become Starborn, their spirit of exploration will spread around galaxy, and more people in this universe will start to look up at the night sky and wonder, what is out there? Next part of themselves all Starborn will lose is their humanity. This is not debatable. Starborn are no longer humans. They don't call themselves humans either. Instead, they see themselves as another species of beings entirely. Starborn are unable to die. If you kill them, they will be just sent to another universe. They also don't age. In a sense, they are eternal. But is their new existence gift or a curse? Their Starborn nature compels them now to seek unity in every universe they will appear in. And because of that, every Starborn is sentenced to eternal deathmatch with all other Starborn and with everybody who is trying to reach unity in their original universe. Of course, in theory, Starborn can do whatever they want, but they are eternal. No matter what they choose to do, eventually they will seek to reach another universe. This is stated, for example, by Hunter, when he will tell you that he tried many professions, he tried many different ways to reach unity, and pondered morality for eternity. But now he favors violence, because that is the fastest way to reach unity in his opinion. Your Starborn selves from another universe are also doing the same thing. They will go and join the Crimson Fleet or United Colonies. But no matter what life they chose to live in the new universe, they all will eventually meet you when they decided to step through Gate of Infinity again. In short, no matter what Starborn will do or try, they all will end up being part of the deathmatch eventually. What is sad about it is that Starborn themselves don't know real reason why they do this over and over again. They have their personal reasons and beliefs why they compete to reach unity first, like Hunter wanting to reach unity to gain power, or Emissary trying to safeguard unity to stop evil Starborn influencing universes with their immoral essence, leaving them for worse. But no Starborn we are able to meet knows the real reason why this deathmatch competition really exists, or what is the point of Unity turning humans into Starborn. None of them knows who mysterious creators are, beings that build temples and artifacts, the ones that organize this all across the universes. So who are these creators, and what is the point of it all? Let me provide you best explanation I came up with. So let's imagine that being a human is the lowest possible point from which you can start your way to enlightenment. And let's imagine that being a god is end point of evolution. If you reach divinity, you are perfect. There is no further point to which you could try to evolve. How would you go from being a human to being a god? Well, certainly, human cannot become a god, no matter how smart, no matter how exceptional you are as a human. You will never be able to become a god, because you are a human. Our lives are too short, our perception is too limited. So, what would be a solution? Solution would be to evolve into something else, to some another species whose perception is not as limited, species whose lives are not as short. And that's what Starborn are. Even when most of them don't realize this yet, they are evolutionary step between human and a god, or a creators as the game calls them. This is purpose of Unity and the artifacts, the whole reason why Starborn and their deathmatch game to Unity exists. All to reach final enlightenment and became creators. Starborn live forever, and because they are able to see infinite amount of universes, their perception is infinite. They are infinite beings with infinite perception. And eventually, when they experience enough, they become one that always was and one that always will be. One who knows every person, every deed and every future. Real God. Reason why deathmatch game exists is to put evolutionary pressure on Starborn, to make sure they compete amongst each other. And of course, best and most powerful Starborn is one who is able to reach Unity first in shortest amount of time. That's how he will get ahead of other Starborn in matter not just power, but in a way of how many universes he experienced. That's why Hunter is currently best Starborn. He started like everybody else, trying different paths to Unity, pondering morality, but in the end he realized it does not matter. Unity rewards anyone who comes to it. It does not care how did you get there. And if you reach it more times than anybody else, you will be more powerful than anybody else. From all Starborns we met, he is probably one that will be first to realize what is the point of it all. There is one final question I need to answer. Why creators want to make more creators? Simple answer is they don't create more creators, they create themselves. Starfield universe is one giant time loop. Our Unity avatar will explain that Unity is what was, what is and what shall be. It's nowhere and everywhere, nothing and everything. In other words, this is the point where everything converges. All of time and universes can be accessed from this point. We know this because we were shown many Starborn did choose to travel back in time. We know Hunter did go back to Earth while it was livable, and we know Starborn did go back in time to give grav drive to NASA. Every in-game religion was also created by Starborn, and they must have traveled back in time to do all these things, because simply they could not become Starborn before star travel was possible. So yes, time travel is possible in Starfield universe. Also, we were told artifacts, temples, armillary were created by creators, because simply our Unity avatar will tell us that. So in my opinion, Starfield timeline goes like this. Creators gained access to Unity or created Unity. They created temples, armillary, artifacts, and with help of Unity sent them back to the past so anybody can gain access to Unity and become Starborn. Starborn did go and experienced myriad of universes until eventually they achieved divinity and became creators. And repeat. Now you will ask me, but how they could become creators when they lacked access to Unity that would allow them to become Starborn? Well, it is simple, and those of you who have heard about different time travel theories probably know answer already. Don't imagine timeline as a straight line. Imagine timeline as a gay line. I'm kidding, sorry. Don't imagine timeline as straight line. Imagine timeline as a circle. In this circle, everything already happened. From perspective of humans, there were always artifacts which led them to unity and made them starborn. From perspective of starborn, they always did death matches for unity until they did become creators. And creators always send necessary things to past so they can come into existence. Nothing may change in this timeline, otherwise time paradox will happen and timeline will become impossible. So that's it. I hope I managed to explain these plot points Starfield will drop at you in the last 2 minutes of main story, and then it will refuse to elaborate further. If you will disagree with something, please let me know in the comments. If something contradicts with my explanation, I would like to know. Please like and subscribe for more videos, and thanks for watching. Goodbye.